Okay, Trey, I'm going to show you how to get the Envy rack set up. I'm excited to get it in your facility. So this is a universal squat rack attachment that adds non-bearing resistance to all your athletes' lifts, exercises, sprints. So it is going to fit on any squat rack. It comes out of the box like this. You'll get 2 boxes. An Envy rack is on both sides of your squat rack. It comes with 5 different attachments. You'll have waist attachments, hand attachments, ankles, cable handles, sprint bungees, and a barbell attachment as well. The only thing you need to do to get it set up for your squat rack is just change the distance or the height of these 2 clamps. It is simple as clamping it or twisting it, and then you're good to go. That simple. It takes 5 minutes out of the box to get set up. These resistance levels are going to increase the force and the speed that the band is pulling back at. And so at level 1, it's going to be 9 meters per second. Level 2 is 11, 13, 15 meters per second. It's always good to just test out your athletes at level 1 and then kind of go from there. Number one thing I would say is when the Envy racks are not in use, I would just keep it at level 1, just to prevent the band from overstretching. If the bands do stretch, all you got to do is there's a little back hatch right here. So if you ever notice slack and the bungee up in front, just go ahead and retighten the knot and you're good to go. Easy peasy. The only thing you want to watch for is when people are using it either not with you or even with you, is when they have the bungee out here. Treat it like a normal cable machine and just don't let it snap back. As long as you bring it back here, you're not going to have any issues, and so we'll be good to go. That's really it for users maintenance. Now I'll kind of take you through the different attachments. With the barbell clamps, the barbell attachment goes on first, and then plates go over it. It's as simple as clipping it on. Pretend that it's your 1 rep max, pull as hard as you can. So what this is allowing you to do is increase users' power output at a lighter, safe, and repeatable weight. And that's why it's great for youth athletes. Honestly, you can think of the Envy rack as a Vertimax replacement. You can think of it as a run rocket. There's lots of different things that this can be used for and replace. 3 different sizes of belts, a small, medium, and large. I gave you a large, so this would be an example of the belt being too big on a youth athlete. So actually what I have them do is take this strap, put this strap through the metal loop, and that's what allows the belt to get tighter for youth athletes. These are our new sprint bungees. So you'll get either 2 athletes on, and they're each going 35 feet to 40 feet. What I would recommend before you start your sprints, and you'll be able to feel like the last 5 feet, you'll feel that resistance increase. I would put out cones for your athletes to know when to start slowing down and when to stop. Let's try just 1 bungee at first. So you can have 2 athletes on each one, or you can double up the resistance for your athletes. Since we're at D1, sport-specific movements. What I like to do for the baseball swing is we're going to attach this cable to the back side, and that way you're having to rotate through the cable machine of it. Yeah, what this is doing is essentially overspeed training for that torso rotation. So it's actually making them rotate through their swing faster. I mean, technically you can use it for golf, you can use it for baseball, any sort of rotations. Essentially it's making every exercise more effective and more efficient.